Today we're talking about how I grew a YouTube channel to over 200,000 subscribers, generated over 15 million views, and then I quit. I stopped all that to start an actual business, okay? But to prove to you that this is true, I want to bring you here into my YouTube studio so you can actually see this. So I actually been losing subscribers lately, the past 28 days. I'm at 179. I haven't posted in little years, so obviously people have unsubscribed, but let me bring this up. So 2015 through 2019-ish. Let's apply that. There you go. 200,000 subscribers, over 15 million views. Yeah, bunch of videos, 700,000 views, 450,000 views, 230,000 views. Had a video with like a million, over two videos I think with over 2 million. But I deleted that. That's another story for another time. Actually, a story for this video. I'll tell you later. And then this is my TikTok. Again, I refreshed it. As you can see, 38,000 followers on TikTok, 3.8 million views on my most viewed video. And I quit. I quit all that to work on this account now with just 1,200 followers. And why am I doing that? Because now this account actually makes me money. So I'm going to take you back. Okay, let's go back to 2015 when I started this whole thing, this whole project. Okay, my name is Mateus. Very nice to meet you. I'm originally from Sao Paulo, Brazil, born and raised. Okay, and I got the opportunity to go to the States, to the United States of America, to play soccer. To play soccer there, being Brazilian, that's what we do. So I got a scholarship to go and play soccer. I got there at 2013 and started just living my life there, doing my thing. And then I would come back. I would come back for Christmas break, for summer break, things like that. And then when I would be back here, I would be sharing right stories and things that happened to me, and yeah, just what life over there was like. And people seem to be very interested in that. People seem to like about that. And I had a friend who told me that I should start a YouTube channel and start posting all those things because a bunch of other people would think that was interesting. She obviously thought it was interesting, so a bunch of other people would think that that was interesting. So I didn't know anything about YouTube creators or content creation and nothing like that. I just went on YouTube to watch Neymar videos, to watch highlight videos of Cristiano Ronaldo and Neymar doing their thing, and that's the truth. That's how it all started for me. Okay, but the cool thing was that after she told me that, I went home that night and I just spent literally the rest of the night just watching YouTube videos, just consuming YouTube videos, going into this whole world of content creators and all that. And while I was doing that, I just had the realization like, dang, I could do that. Okay, I had a background in filming and editing, things like that of stuff I was already doing at my church. I would help them do little videos for the church, and if we had a retreat or an event, for example, I'd do like a recap video, all that kind of stuff. So I knew what I was doing when it came to the camera, and yeah, it just seemed fun, just seemed appealing. I saw a couple people who were sharing life in the U.S., documenting it. So that's what I started doing. Okay, so as soon as I went back from that break, picked up a camera, started literally posting my life on the internet. And there was a mistake I started. Okay, so the first lesson was this: I started doing these sit down videos talking about life in America. Hey, this is what life in America is like. This is what you can do here. This is what you can do there. But people didn't want to just hear it. They wanted to see it. They wanted to feel it, right? So after like 3 or 4 videos, I actually took the camera with me, boom, 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 vlogging style, and yeah, just went around, walked around the USA, filming it, showing what life in America was like, showing what student athlete, all that good stuff was like. Okay, and individually, I grew that. I think I got like 6 or 7 thousand subscribers. Okay, people started coming in. It was a very slow growth. It maybe took honestly 3 years to get to those 6, 7 thousand subscribers. But I found success. Okay, very slowly. I mean, 6,000, 7,000 subscribers, I think is a success, right? Very slowly, and I did. And then on that third year, something big happened. Okay, I started dating at the time. Okay, I started dating, and I posted a video basically introducing my American girlfriend to my followers, to the YouTube world, right? Because again, I was showing my life, and that was a new part of my life, so I had to show it, right? So that's what I did. Posted a video introducing her, and that video just got, I think, 50,000 views at the time, which for me was an insane amount because I used to get, 4, 5,000 maybe on a really good video, and then boom, one video with this girl, and it's 50,000. Great, cool, I got it. I understood the game now, and that's what I just did honestly, basically for the next year. I just did basically couple content, couple challenges, just content with my girlfriend over and over and over again. And always, with that contrast of Brazilians and Americans, Brazilians and American. And obviously it was all in Portuguese. When she'd come in, it's, subtitles and all that. But that was the success I found. So I grew that to over 200,000 subscribers. Okay. But the real issue was I had graduated at that point. Okay. I was out of college, and now I needed to make money. I needed to actually pay my bills and financially support myself, right? Pay for rent, all this stuff. Up until that point in college, scholarship took care of most of it, and a little bit of money I was making with YouTube, which I was honestly like $1,000, $1,500 there, per month. That was per month, would help me out, right? I had no expenses really, so that money was great, right? Everybody's broke in college. If you have $1,000 or $1,500, you're doing a lot better than a lot of people. So that was fine. And then when I graduated, I realized that $1,500 a month was not fine. I couldn't pay my bills. I couldn't pay rent. I couldn't support myself. I couldn't, literally pay for food. So I had to do other things. And that's when I started cleaning toilets for a living. Okay, I was cleaning toilets. I was doing delivery with my little bicycle in the freezing cold of the Midwest. I was in Chicago, by the way. And that was a very sad and depressing time in my life. Okay, I went through a lot of personal things at the time, and I just went downhill on a mental level, because my whole identity and everything was on this YouTube channel, right? And the views were going down. People weren't as interested anymore because they had subscribed at the time to watch the content, the college content, right? To watch my friends in college, to watch that whole lifestyle. And when I graduated, when I moved, that's not what the videos were anymore. It was a whole different thing. I was alone a lot of the times. I didn't have these fun college things going on. I was just doing a normal working life, right? Cleaning toilets and delivering food for people. So I didn't want to vlog that. I didn't want to show that because I was honestly sort of embarrassed about that. But anyways, people started not watching as much, and I just went on this downward spiral of honestly a little bit of a depressed state. Okay, I was never diagnosed. Nobody ever, I never talked to anybody and any expert in the field to say yes, you were depressed, but I was struggling. I really was. And that's when I found my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. In those dark times, I ran to God, I ran to the church, and it just healed me, gave me reason, gave me purpose. And I felt like I had to stop. I felt like I had to pause all that whole YouTube thing, because that was literally my identity, right? Everything that I was that YouTube. Okay, if I got views, I was happy. If I got, followers, subscribers, I was happy. If not, I was sad. And Jesus taught me that that's not how life is, right? But cool. I put a pause on that. I stopped doing the YouTube videos. And what kind of naturally started happening in that time frame was people started asking me to do this kind of stuff for them. Hey, can you film an event here? Hey, can you edit this thing there? Because I had that skill, right? People knew that I did videos, so I had that skill, and people started asking me for that. And then the pandemic came. Okay, then the pandemic came, and I couldn't go film stuff anymore. I couldn't go film events, couldn't go film weddings, nothing like that. So what did I have to do? Resort back to the only thing that I could do at my home, which was editing. Okay. I dabbled a little bit with going back to the videos back then. I dabbled a little bit with going back to the YouTube. But again, I was seeing no real traction, right? No real financial gain from my efforts, because I was just posting entertainment content. I was just posting content to make people laugh or feel something, okay? And I wasn't solving anybody's problems, right, with my content. So I couldn't make money, right? And that's the biggest lesson from this whole video, this whole thing, and why I stopped was because I didn't have an actual business behind my content. Okay, I didn't have an actual thing, a service or a program or something I was selling behind my content. And that's the shift I did today, right? I had 200,000 subscribers, and I was barely making, $1,500 a month. Okay, 200,000 subscribers, barely making $1,500 a month. Now with this Instagram account that I just showed you, I have 1,200 followers on there. Okay, I started this business. Again, how I started the whole business was honestly through Fiverr, mainly just doing little freelance gigs on the side. I was literally getting paid $5 to edit a video, which is insane to think about and ridiculous. Basically a slave to these people. But slowly from there, I started getting recurring customers, right? People who wanted videos edited over and over and over again. And then I transitioned into coaching people, basically. So, hey, you want to grow a presence online, or you want to grow your business through online, you don't need to go viral. Again, look at my account now. I have 1,200 200,000 followers. This YouTube channel probably has 5 subscribers, but I'm making actual tangibles amount of money. Running an actual business. I have employees and things like that now, without having to go viral, without having to rely on 200,000 views or millions of views. None of that. There's a system, right, that you can build, that you can do behind your business, which is what I have, a business of helping people, of coaching business owners, of educating people on how to leverage social media to grow their income. You can create these videos, you can create this content, you can run ads, which are a reliable source of predictability, right? I put $1 in, 4 comes out, and I'm actually selling a service. I'm actually selling people, helping them, right? Rather than just posting silly, funny videos, which is what I was doing back then. Okay. So yeah, you can go, the entertainment route, and you can try to be famous and you can get the millions of views. But the reality is, if you're not Mr. Beast, if you're not Logan Paul, if you're not David Dobrik's of the world, it's going to be very hard for you. It's going to be very hard for you, and you're going to struggle. But if you pause for a second, if you think and you analyze, what skill do I have that I've already built? Or if you're a business owner, for example, and you already have a business, you already sell insurance, you already sell mortgage, you already sell whatever it might be, you can still create systems. And that's a lot of what I do today, right? Helping business owners create systems around their content and their social media presence, mainly build a mini personal brand is what I like to call it, because that is a way for you to actually sell your business and sell your services. And then you can control. You can get 100 views and make one sale of $10,000. Right? Rather than having to make 100,000 views to do a brand deal of $10,000. So it just makes so much more sense to me today to be creating these videos for maybe 5, 10, 50 people to watch, but they're actually interested in what I have to do, and I am actually interested in serving them, and actually can bring value and results to their business, right? That there's tangible ROI, rather than just chasing silly views, rather than just chasing silly trends, rather than just trying to be famous for whatever reason. Okay. So that's kind of, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, I was chasing the views, I was chasing the fame. I stopped. I quit that to build an actual business, right? With those skills, yes, those skills that I got over 4 years of creating content, but I use those skills now to actually help and serve business owners, actually generate money, generate sales through their business. Okay. So yeah, that's a little bit of my story. I wanted to make this video very specific about my story and how I got here today, just for, just so we can have it here on this YouTube channel. If somebody finds me, they can hear my story and exactly how that whole roller coaster of things went. Okay. All right. I think that's all I got for this one. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.